Hey, good morning. So I wanted to ask, are there dangers to pursue knowledge? Are there some gotchas that we need to watch for? Ecclesiastes 1, verses 16 to 18, speak to the pursuit of knowledge. He said, I said to myself, look, I am wiser than any of the kings who ruled Jerusalem before me. I have greater wisdom and knowledge than any of them. So I set out to learn everything from wisdom to madness and folly. But I learned firsthand that pursuing all this is like chasing the wind. The greater my wisdom, the greater my grief. To increase knowledge only increases sorrow. So, human knowledge, when it's apart from God, has a problem. The Bible refers to it as worthless because it isn't used with love. It's just knowledge. The knowledge man possesses is typically proud. So the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake, without seeking God, the Bible calls foolishness. I set out to learn everything from wisdom to madness and folly, but I learned firsthand that pursuing all this is like chasing the wind. The greater my wisdom, greater my grief. To increase knowledge only increases sorrow. Worldly knowledge is a false knowledge which opposes truth. In 1 Timothy 6, verses 20 and 21, Paul said, avoid godless, foolish discussions with those who oppose you so that with their so-called knowledge. Some people have wandered from the faith by following such foolishness. See, human knowledge is opposed to God's knowledge, and therefore it's not really knowledge. The Bible calls it foolishness. And the pursuit of knowledge is really the temptation that caused the fall. Satan's lie appealed to Adam and Eve to run their own lives, to be the captain of their souls. And many times we seek that because in order to live, we have to trust that God is good, that God will provide grace, that God is merciful. And if we can't do that, if we don't trust in God, it causes anxiety in us, and it causes a restlessness in us. And the question comes up, can we really depend upon the power and love of God to carry us through the circumstances of life? It's about a trust in our Father. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, each time he said, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weakness, so the power of Christ can work through me. And 2 Corinthians 1:9 says, but as a result, we stopped relying on ourselves and learned to rely only on God who raises the dead. See, knowledge isn't a bad thing. We just have to have relationship. For the Christian, knowledge implies a relationship. John 8:32 says, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So pursue the knowledge of God and be free. God bless you.